I love when events happen in the world, creating an effect on the other events of the world, and then those things just compound upon one another to create more events. That's got to be one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah, I really love the news for various reasons.
I love the news. I made a strange observation recently. It's like kind of a little, it may like faith in humanity lost, but like I've noticed that nowadays we go to comedians to learn the news and we watch the news for comedy.
Yeah, I've heard that the comedian is the modern day philosopher.
Yeah, totally.
Doesn't that suck for philosophers?
No, Dan Soder could have sat down with Aristotle.
I don't even know. Dan Soder, is that like a fucking pop company?
Dan Soder. Hey, got some Dan Soder. It's a Cajun soda company.
Soder. What's the flavors? Cajun soda. Seasoning.
Drinking Dan soda.
Dan soda.
Prawn flavored soda. Taste that prawn. Taste that
calamari flavored soda.
Crawdaddy flavor soda. No shit.
Lobster soda.
Crawdaddy got put some chunks in them. Yeah, that soda, it got them crawdaddy chunks in it.
I didn't make some catfish soda.
Your Cajun is awesome. It's an incredible accent.
I'm just doing a weird southern accent.
Yo, we gonna make salamander soda. Put a little bit of salamander in there. Put in some chill powder. Anyways, y'all like the news?
I love the news.
I love the news. I love when things happen, even though nothing ever happens.
When I was little, I thought it was called the news because it was like news stories, but I found out that that's actually a lie. It's actually what you want to hang yourself with when you read it. You're listening to the WoMENSA podcast, the only podcast made by and for stunningly intelligent women. I am your host and co-chairwoman Stephanie, and I am joined by my lovely co-hosts, Chairwoman Liz and title-pending Beth. How are you ladies doing today?
I feel incredible and on top of the world and ready to resist, persist, while all the while staying mindful.
I feel stunningly intelligent today.
Lovely. Thank you. All right. This month has been an absolute train wreck if you are over the age of too old. And it's been absolutely outstanding for literally everybody else. Honestly, it kind of feels like gerontarchs are just dying left and right these days, like a fucking evil elderly freak advent calendar, of which I can only hope is counting down to the big one. What is the big one, you ask?
What is the big one?
What's the big one?
You know.
Who's the big one?
Tim Allen.
Of course. Of course, Last Man Standing. Boo!
It was way worse.
Comedy on
it was
prime
way
time.
fucking worse than Home Improvement in every way. Fuck Tim Allen. He sold out.
Put this honky in the fucking skinning machine.
Please. I'm ready.
Let's
for him
crack
to go.
this cracker like a saltine.
You gotta stop. You cannot send gifts in the Discord while we're recording, Miss Ray.
Why not?
You are not. No.
Continue your intro. Continue your intro.
That's okay. Without further ado, I present to you the May month-end update.
Woo! Yes! Yes!
Not even a day after recording last month's update, news broke that Gary Connolly, a 75-year-old representative from Massachusetts, announced that the cancer he hid from his constituents was hiding from him also, returning a mere 6 months after his re-election in 2024. Connolly will not be running for re-election this time, thank fucking God, and he will be stepping down from his seat as the ranking member of the House Oversight Committee mere months after clawing it away from a person whose life is actually worthwhile. I wish him a speedy recovery so he can get back what he does best. Dying.
I gotta say, it's surprising to hear about a guy from Massachusetts dying of anything except liver failure.
You know what the best part is? This joke was written on the 30th of April.
Mm-hmm.
Connolly is dead.
Wait, what?
He died.
Oh, rest in peace, Mr. Connolly. Oh my god, he's dead.
Yeah,
what was the cancer?
That was fast.
Just cancer. I don't fucking know. I don't care
General
enough.
cancer.
I don't care enough about him to check the kind of cancer.
Okay, well, again, it's surprising, honestly. It's the best ending a person from Massachusetts can hope to die at 75 of cancer. Usually they're dying at like 40 from liver failure because they drank 80,000 beers in one night.
Oh, it's not even a funny cancer. It's
esophageal
cancer.
Esophageal cancer?
I thought it would be really funny if it was ass cancer, like Joe Biden.
Damn, his swallow game all fucked up.
Show.
It got lumps and shit.
He ain't got no swallow game, bro. He can't swallow shit. He can't gulp it down like a queen. He gotta spit it out like a fucking chump.
Oh my god.
He lost the glizzy gulping.
Anyways.
Glizzy gulping competition.
Mm-hmm.
The glizzy gulping show?
No.
That's my show. That's my new show. Premiering Wednesdays at 11 to 12 Central.
It's 12:11, you fucking time illiterate.
12 to 1.
Yeah.
Wait, 12:11 Central. You're right. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
My goodness, I'm the only one
continue the episode.
I'm the only one who knows times.
Next joke, Stephanie.
An investigation from the Israeli Channel 13 has revealed that the Biden administration was actually not pushing the Israelis to negotiate a ceasefire at any point in time. Personally, this comes as a massive shock to me, as I was told by multiple people that Joe Biden was a kind and compassionate humanitarian who was simply trying his best. Of course, considering that his mental faculties are about on par with a small or rat-like creature, I suppose it could be true that he was doing the best that he could with the brain that he had.
It honestly doesn't seem too out of the question for me that he genuinely thought he was trying to push a ceasefire, but the whole time he's like, listen, you gotta... There's two kinds of people in the world. There's people who take a cookie, and there's people who make the cookie jar. And you gotta take a cookie if you want to eat it, but you gotta make it and put it in the jar if you want someone else to eat it. You know what I mean, Ben? Ben, can I call you Ben?
I don't even know how Netanyahu... I can't do a Netanyahu voice that isn't just not okay.
Yeah, don't do the New York Jew voice. That's not what he sounds like.
I'm Benjamin Netanyahu.
No, stop. No.
He's from New York.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible. All of these new people kept moving into my neighborhood. October 7th, they were gonna do the same thing to now, what they did to Brooklyn 30 years ago. I was thinking, thought it was just gentrification, like all the interesting art venues are gonna close down. They're gonna ruin Israeli theater. Okay, I need to stop doing this. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, listeners.
Don't do that voice.
No.
And then you do the
that
voice.
Yeah,
then you do the
no,
voice.
it's a good idea. That's a good. I shouldn't.
Don't do that voice. You're not allowed to do that voice.
Okay, we need to stop this immediately. Joe Biden, he has ass cancer. He's going to die for his sins anyways, and he'll burn in hell for eternity.
Yes.
Woo! All right. I assume you want me to move on.
Yes, please, as soon as possible.
President Trump has announced that he is bringing back Columbus Day, presumably because J.D. Vance wanted to have a special day for his home state of Ohio, as the state does often feel left out of national celebrations due to the fact that there is nothing worth celebrating in that godless hellhole.
Oh, that's it? Yeah, why? What's Columbus Day? Oh, I see what you... Fuck you. Okay.
That's not funny.
That was fuck.
This is serious.
No, Stephanie.
This is serious.
Nothing is serious anymore.
This is serious, Stephanie. This is you can't be having Columbus Day. It's not woke.
It's not good. It's unwoke.
And we are a woke podcast, and you can't joke about that.
We are.
Yeah. This is news to me.
And we're dark woke because we leave space for bodies of color and indigenous bodies.
Ooh, you're about to send me on a warpath.
Did you not even get the... Okay. Anyways.
Listen, I understand the joke, but I need to get on my soapbox for a minute because I am so pissed when people do the fucking black and brown bodies thing. It fucking infuriates me. That is the most dehumanizing thing you could possibly say to someone.
Not a fucking body. They're like human beings with brains and souls. Like,
yeah, I'm in college. I'm hearing my fucking professor being like, "Oh yeah, I support black and brown bodies," and I'm like, I don't want them to be bodies.
So you realize that there were situations in which their bodies were very much the center of attention, but not anything else about them.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's awful. Like, I understand what they're getting at because of, like, the physical brutalization that they've faced, but, like, that's, like, there's more shit going on, and they're fucking people. Anyways, Ohio is very funny because it is just a garbage dump, both societally and literally. All the garbage goes there.
Literally nothing good has come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, except
every
for...
Ohioan city is just, like, 27-year-olds pretending that they miss industrialization and factories. Because they came from some shitty fucking derelict town where their parents were all crack addicts.
Has there been a funny train crash
in
Ohio recently?
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. You know what's so funny
I didn't
about
mean
that?
To cut you off.
They fucking... Ooh,
that's fine.
The Ohioans can't fucking handle their own bullshit. You know what they did? They had to fucking ask us in the fucking state of Michigan, the great state of Michigan. They had to ask us to help them clean up their own goddamn mess because they're so fucking incompetent. They have no fucking government. It's an anarchist state. Fucking terrible place to live.
Based alert.
No.
Macnovia lives on in Cincinnati. Buenaventura Durruti rides the streets of Toledo.
They're fucking ANCAPs over there.
Oh my god, I straight up... I saw No Ito's ghost at a TGI Fridays in Dayton, Ohio.
No Ito? Is that like a racist thing about like being anorexic?
No Ito, it was a very early overlap between the weeaboos, the anarchists, and the ED Twitter people.
I see. Stop holding back your laughter, you bitch.
Laugh, you fucker.
It's a fucking comedy show.
It's a comedy show. You're supposed to laugh. It's good to laugh.
I wasn't even trying to laugh.
Fun.
I was trying to make a frowned expression at what you were saying, but then you both started laughing. You know, I don't know if the audience knows this, but this is the first camera on episode of the WoMENSA podcast. Except you will not be able to see it. It's just for us. So
yeah.
let us know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you think that this new format is conducive to better.
This new format that
And
you
ring
can't
that bell.
notice any difference of whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. I just smacked my balls really hard for a visual joke that's not going to show
Yeah,
up.
that nobody else could see.
It's okay. Stephanie?
All right. In related news to Ohio and J.D. Vance, Trump and his allies actually repeatedly floated him as a candidate for the next pope. This came mere days after Ohio man J.D. Vance allegedly murdered Pope Francis in cold blood by being so utterly repulsive that Francis lost any desire to remain upon the earth. Fortunately, the president is not the first American pope, so the protection of pedophiles will only continue to be done behind closed doors rather than becoming open church doctrine.
Thank God for that. Hallelujah.
I'm so thankful.
Alhamdulillah, we have another Latin American pope. Peruvian from Chicago? Like, that's fucking sick, you know?
Yeah, he's a
First
homophobe,
pope-
though.
First pope with a mixtape.
Oh my god. Yo.
Okay, don't
Yeah,
do the... Don't
no.
do the...
Jesus.
We could end that here.
I love Jesus. I'm from Chicago. I love Jesus. That's his rap.
From Chicago, I
mean,
love Jesus.
I
I
think
love pizza.
Yo, deep dish full of fajita. That's not Peruvian food.
It's
I don't know
not
any
even-
Peruvian food. I'm sorry to any Peruvian listeners.
The only thing I
It's
know
not
about
even
Peru is
Mexican, it's
that
Tex-Mex.
one guy. That one guy in
Oh.
Peru. That was like, you know, he had like a really interesting like culinary style. He would he'd boil some water.
Oh, yeah. The
And then he
tenderest
would,
meat you can
I'm not
find.
familiar with.
You think
Yeah, and then he-
veal is tender? You think lamb is tender?
You don't know about the notorious boilers? The boiling dishes of the Peruvians?
Let me tell you, when you put this dish in your mouth, you're gonna see the shining path, baby. That good Gonzalo gumbo. Dr. Professor Eli Bethany Mizrahi, looking very confused right now.
I don't.
Doesn't know the deep lore. But Trump, why were they putting Trump to be Pope? He's not a Catholic.
They don't care.
He doesn't believe in God.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, like, obviously. He's one of these soulless Wall Street people who, like, honestly, people will scaremonger about Jews on Wall Street all the time. You gotta worry about the fucking wasps on Wall Street. Those people don't have souls and they have no connection to any community, okay? At least in the conspiracy theories, the Jews are looking out for one another. The wasps are not looking for anyone. They don't care what happens to anybody. It's
And the only
fucked
thing
up.
they're looking for is some bees to sting.
Fuck. Shut up. Fuck you. Shut up. Wasp bee war. What are the bees? Like Queen Bee? Madonna? Yo, bee wasp civil war. It's gonna be... No, never mind.
No, do it.
No, let's
No.
hear it. Let's hear it.
Let's
You
hear it.
can't make me.
I wanted to hear another questionable accent.
We've already we have already broken so many lines that I cannot censor because I do not have the time to do. We might as well just fully commit.
They're trying to pressure me by making strange faces at me. Strange, inscrutable faces with no discernible expression on them. Stephanie looks like she's eaten a grapefruit and is trying to hold it into her mouth and is completely unable to. I don't know what the hell Dr. Professor Eli Beth Mizrahi was doing. Okay, I don't like that. Never do that again. Stop it. Okay. Move on. I'm not going to say it. You're not going to pressure me making these ridiculous, inscrutable expressions. I don't know what emotion you're trying to convey to me, so there isn't one being conveyed.
Is this convincing?
Okay, we're done. We gotta continue the goddamn show.
Thank you. Say the next thing. Say the fucking next thing. Say the goddamn next thing, Steph.
In massive upsets around the globe, both Canada's Liberals and Australia's Labour Party have defeated their Conservative opposition, blocking what had previously seemed like an inevitable global realignment towards right-wing politics. To make matters even worse for the Conservatives, both of their respective party leaders lost their seats in Parliament as well. Political analysts consider this to be a sound rejection of Trump-aligned politics in other Western democracies, leaving many American liberals feeling quite left out. Many are saying Democrats could learn from these victories, but whether or not they will remains to be seen, as that would require actually, caring.
The only way to get a liberal victory in the United States, it seems, is have the threat of annexation and complete economic destruction.
Basically.
Except we'll probably see in 2028 that won't be enough.
Yeah. Who do you think they'll pick? They'll pick fucking the shambling corpse of fucking Bill Clinton?
They'll pick the fucking orc, dude. They'll pick the West Pennsylvania orc.
Yeah, they're picking the
Hillary
orc.
2028.
I'm still with her!
2 years ago, I tried to kill myself at my son's birthday party. He was getting too much attention. I can't think of his fucking Fetterman.
What a remedial fucking waste of oxygen.
He's an inhuman orc. He already was working with half the intelligence of a human being, and then he has a terrible stroke and just starts like... You read the article where staffers were talking to him and he broke down in tears. Why is everyone mad at me? What did I do?
Why does nobody like me? He's a fucking white woman with an anxiety disorder.
He's a baby man. Stephanie is a fucking senator from Pennsylvania. Can you believe that?
I feel like the obvious choice would have been to direct it at me, but then I would have cried on the WoMENSA podcast. So I appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely me.
Stephanie's more blatant about it. You do it in an insidious and self-harming way.
Jesus Christ.
What? Anyways,
insidious manner.
I wouldn't say that Trumpish policies have been rejected broadly, because AFD surges... Well, no, AFD didn't surge nearly as much as people thought it would. And I've read with that, but reform bumping ahead, because...
But that's because they suck right that badly.
That right there is the future for America. They had a huge Labor Party blowout only a couple years ago. It might have been... It was last year.
Yeah, it was last year.
And then the Starmerite wing, after Corbyn was executed publicly, had literally nothing to offer other than a sovereign wealth fund, which is cool, but they had nothing else to give. So of course they're going to go for the insane kill brown people party, because the UK is a godless country and we are its even more godless child.
Yeah, exactly. You know what's wild? I'm fairly certain Reform has better policy about the NHS than Labour.
That's just pathetic.
Yes.
It wouldn't surprise me. It's a great move. You take all of the momentum away from Labour, and you get the conservative wing who wants to kill brown people.
Yeah, exactly. It's what they're trying to do here, but they can't commit. That's what the right is trying to do, but they can't fucking commit to anything. So oh yeah, no tax on tips. Yeah, sure. Real good. No tax
Who
on
cares?
overtime? Okay. Yeah, let's see.
Like, cool, but like, what?
Mm-hmm. It's like the most like schizophrenic party. Because they're trying to do like these vaguely progressive sounding things while also being Hitler too.
You think you're Juan Perón, bitch? You ain't even Milei. At least Milei actually successfully destroyed the country. They haven't even been able to do that right. They've been fucking dangling us over the edge. Like, ooh, you're gonna die now, you're gonna die. And then nothing happens unless you're an undocumented migrant, actually. Forgot
nothing ever
those
happens
guys are
to anyone else.
actually doing some atrocities to those guys. But yeah, on a broader scale.
What they're treated very well. Remember the margarita.
I can't even go along with this one. It depresses me too much to think about.
It's a whole thing. Speaking of not caring, which I wrote that in reference to the previous one, but now it just seems incredibly callous. Joe Biden is somehow still getting interviews.
Stephanie doesn't care about what's happening in El Salvador right now. We've learned it. We've heard it here first, folks. Joe Biden is still getting interviewed.
In a rare, but not quite rare enough appearance on The View, the former president and current waste of oxygen claimed that he believed he would have won the 2024 election.
Really?
In other news, Joe is currently dying of ass cancer.
Neither of them could have.
We kind of did.
It's so funny to say that.
We kind of did a whole episode about that already.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty funny.
It is kind of hilarious how his team was the people who ruined Kamala's campaign.
Yes.
Like, let's not. Like, she started at least with good messaging, and then they were like, no, people don't want to hear about moving forward in the country and doing, like, progressive monetary reform.
Mm-hmm.
You need to start talking about nuking Iran and killing every Palestinian in sight.
Military.
The most lethal What Democratic voter wants that?
The most lethal military. We're going to have the most lethal military in the whole wide world. You're going to fear it. You're going to be so scared of our lethal military. I'm going to fucking kill you if you fucking don't vote for me.
It was
I'm
literally
I'm Brat.
It was a they-them Bush 2004 campaign.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Fucking... Ugh, it makes me sick. It makes me sick. Sorry, my nose got stuffy and I was pushed into a voice. No, but Joe Biden would have died on the campaign trail. It would have shaved even more life off of him, which, to be fair, he doesn't have any. He's running on fumes right now.
It would have been funny if he died on the campaign trail.
Can we get an official WoMENSA Joe Biden death date prediction?
I'd say, I mean, Connolly died a month after. Like, I didn't expect Connolly to die that fast.
June 15th.
June 15th?
June 15th.
I'm gonna say 4th of July because I think it'd be very poetic.
That would be. I'm gonna be a little generous. I'm gonna say September 5th.
All right. June 15, July 4th, and September 5th. You'll hear about this later.
Yeah. Watch him live to 103.
He would.
Well, he would if he didn't have butthole cancer. Yeah.
He's gonna die on July 9th and share his death date with Ross Perot.
He's gonna die on, like, the day that fucking Hindenburg died. It's gonna be, like, you know, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
Steph, you maybe shouldn't keep talking about predicting the deaths of major American world leaders.
Well, I'm predicting when he would naturally die of natural causes. I think it's okay.
Not of natural causes, of ass causes, of shitty butt causes.
What do you think the FBI is going to say? I gave him the ass cancer?
Yeah, they're going to say you fucked him too good, you created a growth on his prostate, and he's going to die.
You didn't drain his prostate well enough.
this tranny came in me, and it grew. It grew into a growth, and I got fuck.
FBI comes in and, like, here's the thing, okay? We looked at his autopsy. We noticed. We were wondering how the cancer started. We noticed that when you were fucking him bareback in his butt pussy, you came in his ass, and his ass was coated in a thick layer of your semen. But he didn't, so his cum was still in his prostate, and your cum was in his ass. And they managed to impregnate itself and create a small baby which grew into a tumor on his prostate, and then spread into his blood. That cancer on Joe Biden's prostate is actually you and Joe Biden's cum baby that ate into his ass and killed him.
I think
I got Joe Biden pregnant.
I think Joe Biden needs a boy abortion.
My dick is so fucking amazing that like it gets presidents pregnant. They call
Joe
my
Biden
fucking
boy
They
removal.
call my penis Moby Dick the way it's fucking massive, and men spend their entire lives chasing it.
Joe Biden removal. I haven't thought about the term boy removal in years.
It's kind of
Boy
diabolic.
abortion.
It's the worst fucking word I've ever heard in the English language.
It makes me want to kill myself every time I hear that word.
What time do we have? We're at 40 minutes. Let's do the next thing.
I've got some more time. We started
30
early
minutes,
enough.
Because are we gonna do like an hour plus the cold open?
We have anonymous insider source questions, just by the way. So,
the Democratic Party is on the brink of an all-out civil war after DNC Vice Chair David Hogg pledged support to primary challengers against Democrats that aren't living up to the moment. Naturally, said pathetic Democrats are none too pleased and are calling for the resignation of Hogg for daring to tell boomers no for once. Hogg is not backing down, however, and there will apparently be a vote to replace him as vice chair due to diversity rules. Of course, by diversity, that of course means they're really just only committed to hiring mentally retarded people.
yes, she said it. Woo!
I'm going to keep making this joke until they stop giving me a reason to make this joke.
I don't even know what to say about this one. I'm not even gonna lie.
Diversity
it's just
rules.
So, yeah, diversity rules.
Meanwhile,
Fucking,
like 90% of the party is people over the age of fucking 176.
yeah, we need a diverse arrangement of corpses. But one alive boy can't be. It's ridiculous. He is like a boy, right? Like he
survived like the like Sandy Hook. Like that's like a recent one.
Not Sandy Hook.
Was it?
That was an elementary school shooting in 2012. He'd be like our age. It wasn't Parkland, was it?
Oh yeah, it was Parkland, I think.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
I don't know. Regardless, he's like, I don't like him per se.
Yeah,
but like, he's fine.
He's trying to actually do something.
Yeah, he has a political vision, which the Democratic Party since the Reagan era and the Democratic Party since McGovern and Stalin era Soviet Union, only two places where having a political decision is essentially a permanent death sentence. At least they didn't kill David Hogg.
We're gonna kill. Okay, this fucking. This fucking 20. Who is he to tell me that I can't do my job? And then they die.
Mm-hmm. Quick! B12 shot! We gotta get him up!
They won't just let people. Nobody can just retire. Like, I guess I can commend them for practicing what they preach, because I know they really don't want any of us to be able to ever retire. So I guess, you know, the fact that they aren't, you know, they're at least living by example.
Mm-hmm. You think they kicked him out because the rest of them realized that he wasn't still a teenager?
shit, this kid isn't 15? Fuck!
Shit, I thought we were having a new boy shipment. God damn it!
God, motherfucker!
You're telling me this kid pays taxes? Oh, fuck. We gotta get him out of here.
I thought
This kid has a diploma?
I thought DNC vice chair stood for Dick No Consent Chair.
Yeah, dick down non-consenting children.
Jesus Christ.
Let's do the next thing.
Beth from the WoMENSA podcast does not condone this type of behavior.
Stephanie from the WoMENSA podcast does no.
I am in a difficult position. I find it very funny, but I don't endorse it. Okay, to be clear, I don't find the actual act of child rape funny, but you know what? Let's move on to the next thing, Stephanie.
Yeah. All right. That's what I am to you. I'm the lifeline to get out of fucking sticky situations you put yourself in. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Yup.
Pakistan and India are currently in the midst of a brutal will they, won't they? The countries have exchanged blows multiple times over the past month, but they still won't bite the proverbial bullet and start firing literal bullets. As a journalist, I of course am heartbroken, but as a person, I am also heartbroken. I'm so ready for literally anything to happen. Please. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so fucking tired of just waiting. Do something! Blow us up! Fuck! They're fucking mocking me in visual bits that none of you will see. It's just to fucking put me down. They hate me.
I'm glad that this was a situation in which nothing ever happened.
Yeah, I'm...
Come on.
I'm kind of glad.
You aren't just ready. Wipe us out. God fucking damn it. I'm so done.
I enjoy the existence of life.
Well, life will still go on. It'll just be a bit of a mess. What? They're not gonna go over here.
It would be like a reset from bacteria.
Well, no, they wouldn't shoot nukes here. That would never happen.
I don't want India and Pakistan to be nuked either.
Well, it'd be a good story.
It would be a very bad and heartbreaking story. 1 billion people live in India. That's fucking like 12% of the population of the world.
That wouldn't...
I don't care if you can't kill them all. That's not the line at which it becomes bad.
I'm kind of glad that my things happening guy didn't pick up when I called him.
I'm so pissed.
My dealer didn't pick up and shit. I may have gotten out of jam this time. The infinite death police pulled me over on my way back, and tell you, it would have been bad.
Would have been a bad day.
Would have been a bad day.
Don't fucking...
That's my goat.
Everyone hates me. God.
No, but this one, I was glad that they stopped. Except I'm pretty sure immediately after the ceasefire, India fired more shells into Pakistan.
It's just fuck already. Come on.
Shit or get off the pot. Bust or pull out.
I hate this fucking on the fence. I hate this uncertainty. I'm so done.
Either denuclearize or everyone dies. Okay?
Yes. Hey, that was a little bit of a poetry right there.
Yeah. Although it's nice to have the world in a perpetual cocktease with infinite
Can
death.
we get a Liz India versus Pakistan rap?
No.
That would not be a good idea, I'll tell you that.
If
Trust me, the
anyone
things
would
that
be
she says
willing
about the
to do that-
Pakistanis is just not okay.
Okay, shut up. Shut up. Don't say that. Don't say things like that. I don't harbor any hatred against Pakistanis. She's doing a heart thing at me. I'm rejecting it because I don't like the implication that I'm racist against Pakistanis. Now she's frowning. Now Dr. Professor Bethany Mizrahi is doing two things. Sorry, my brain shitted out. Now it's a thumbs up. First it was a heart, then a thumbs down, then a thumbs up and a smile. Okay, stop doing visual bits. Stop.
We are just gonna have to do a fucking video component sometime. At this
okay with
rate.
it.
I am too, I think.
Okay, stop
Wear a
shaking your
fucking-
head. Stop
Wear
shaking.
a goddamn mask or something if you're so scared. I'm scared.
This
actually.
isn't-
I would wear a hat. I'd wear my fucking hat. My comfort hat.
I'd be butt-ass naked.
We have to
Showing
upload
dick
the
balls.
podcast to Pornhub instead.
Dick balls, ass, and titties out on the fucking screen. Hello, WoMENSA listeners. Want to see how deep it goes?
It'd be called WoMEXA.
No, that's the Latin American spinoff.
It's just machine translated, but like it's completely new content, but we machine translate ourselves.
It's like the the Spanish language version of Breaking Bad. We have
Yo
to
puedo irse!
we have to get like a Latina Beth and a Latina Liz and a Latina.
I would fuck the shit out of Latina Liz. Sorry. Sorry.
Nice.
We should move
The
on.
Department of Homeland Security is considering implementing a reality show where immigrants compete in order to earn their citizenship for the amusement of the most utterly stupid fucking people in America. Many consider this an incredibly dystopian development and a sign of worse things to come. Personally, I think my reaction was something along the lines of, "Ah!"
That was unnecessary.
This is real?
Yes.
I don't even know what to say.
Mhm.
That's like disgusting.
Yeah. That's
That
why my
is-
reaction was, that.
Yeah, can we
I
hear
don't
the
want to do it
reaction
again. What?
Well, you're not doing it into the microphone.
Well, I don't want to peek everything and ruin the whole audio.
So, I have no jokes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Your first challenge. Grill a hot dog while yelling at your kids. If you do not perfectly...
tú es puto!
This hot dog is cooked perfectly. Little char, but no burn. Perfectly warm in the center. I'm afraid you're disqualified. You're being sent back to Guatemala.
It's too good. The cooking is too good. There's a cooking event where if you season the food too well, you get disqualified. This is the best meal I've ever fucking had. You are going to El Salvador.
I think you know.
Wakil, come here. Last night, we had somebody bump into you as you were getting groceries. We were testing you. I'm afraid to tell you, but you did not know it. When the person bumped into you, which was their fault, you did not apologize or make a single regressive sound or run away or say, feel like I'm getting bigger every day or something folksy like that. I'm afraid we'll be sent back to Mexico, where the Sinaloa cartel is still looking for you.
Insane.
Have a good life. It just... I shouldn't have made joke. That's
just like what
so
will
fucked
happen.
up.
Yeah.
It's not even a joke. Like, anything we joke about is not going to be as absurd as the real thing.
Oh, but hey, great Mr. Beast collab opportunity.
Oh, true.
You know that they were talking about that? They were in talks to do that.
Yeah, no, literally.
Like, not for this show specifically, but like for like a collaboration between Mr. Beast and the fucking Pentagon.
We need to kill that guy immediately.
The fucking the Navy SEALs or like the Marines or something, they were in that fucking Amazon Prime show that he did. They
collab with YouTubers a lot.
And this is maybe not related, but Mr. Beast asked Fortnite for a quote unquote hood Mr. Beast skin.
Oh shit! Have you seen? I've seen that image, and it's fucking. Oh my god! He's dressed up. He's got like his arm full of $1 bills. And he's next to Kai Cenat with a bape buckle, but it looks like it says rape.
Wait, does it?
Brother Beast with a rape buckle.
Totally.
We're like an hour in.
Can you see that, Liz?
I can't see it. And neither can the fucking listeners.
Oh.
I'll put it on screen.
Posting the
okay.
Kai Cenat with his rape buckle.
We should move on. This is depressing me.
It just says rape.
If you zoom in, it says babe,
but it looks like it says rape.
On first blush, it really just looks like rape with the shitty typeface.
Oh, okay.
I sentenced 5 million people to human trafficking.
Please, next story, please.
Texas has officially implemented private school vouchers, allowing retarded parents to steal taxpayer money to send their retarded children to retarded fake schools. If you can't tell, I find this policy to be quite silly.
This is dumb. It's just stupid. Fucking, we're already... maybe it's actually good for them because they're destroying fucking public education. I don't know. Fucking move. Well, I don't have nothing to say about this one.
It's just depressing.
Fucking, I'm just pissed off now. What the fuck is happening? We used to be a real goddamn country. Ugh.
Yeah, we used to be a proper country back when the McChicken was only $1.
Maybe India and Pakistan should get into nuclear war. Maybe that would be a good thing. Maybe we do need a reset.
This is exactly what I'm saying. This is the thing. I wrote all of this as I comb through the news for the show constantly. This is why I'm much more ready for things to just collapse. Our co-host is currently dead on the floor.
Yeah, she just totally passed away. If it was,
I actually fell asleep a little bit.
If it was me who had fell on the floor, I would have passed away.
Fuck wop.
You guinea piece of shit.
You fucking goomba.
Sorry, WoMENSA listeners, we got a Dago on the pod.
Oh man,
you fucking piece of shit, Guido.
Oh man.
Hey, is it your sign to go to bed when the day go away?
Beth sided with Drake because she couldn't fucking get over the fact that Kendrick was just saying wop 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 wop.
Okay, there's a meltdown occurring right now. Someone's having a bit of a meltdown.
I will not accept.
Should we get you some ravioli?
I will not accept this propaganda being spread around me. This is not okay. It's not funny.
There's too many Italians moving into Harlem. We gotta stop this fucking Guinification wave.
Can we start a change.org petition to add WoMENSA as skins into Fortnite? The 3 members of WoMENSA.
No. Next story, Steph.
On May 21, 2 employees from the Israeli embassy passed away near the Washington, D.C. Jewish Museum in a spontaneous gunpowder-related event, according to the IDF Run Health Ministry. If I'm being honest, I really don't care.
Yeah, I, like, whatever.
Yeah.
This shit happens all the time. If I'm not supposed to care when it happens to little kids, why should I care when it happens to some fucking Israeli diplomats?
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's not good, but it's not bad.
It's not good when anyone dies, but, like, I'm not gonna get too heartbroken about it.
Yeah,
We're killing children out here.
Yeah, I genuinely just do not give a shit.
I thought we were supposed to stop with the visual gags. What is this rotation?
It's just like a stim. You didn't have to address it. I'd be autistic as shit.
Speaking of IDF run, Senator John Fetterman says he has been, quote, shamed into showing up for work after having the highest missed votes of any senator in Washington, D.C. this year. This comes in the midst of a litany of allegations about his behavior behind closed doors involving treatment of staff and his own mental state. Unfortunately for the Senate and the American people, it does seem we will be forced to bear witness to this orc ogre oaf man more than we already were forced to. I don't really have a joke for this, I just hate him.
I think it's time for him to kill himself.
I hate him so much.
It is.
It's so funny. Yeah, no.
He's
son's
gonna.
next. We gotta wait around for his son's next birthday party.
He's gonna kill himself.
When's his son's birthday?
Kids, mark your calendars for little Fetterman's birthday. Okay, you're gonna have some amazing headlines.
It's gonna be a grand old time.
John Fetterman eats 5 pounds of wormwood seed.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
That's all for my stories.
Okay.
So.
It is very funny how Fetterman, what's her name? What's his wife's name?
Giselle.
She's...
Yeah, like the fucking deer.
First of all, she's fucking gorgeous.
Is she?
And, in one of the... Yes, she's, like, stunning.
Me and Beth both reached for our phones to look it up.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, she is, like, she is beautiful. But Fetterman is so fucking stupid.
Oh my god.
Because she went in.
I am way better looking than John Fetterman.
Imagine
what's her address? I'm gonna send her a letter.
Imagine your beautiful wife coming into your office and being like, you need to vote against genocide. And it's like the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. And you're like, shut up, bitch! Get the fuck out of my face. Why do you hate me now? And you kill yourself at your son's birthday party. It's so... Those kids are going to be fucked up. He needs to be, like, just put under serious medical and psychiatric care.
I said he needs to go into a conservatorship.
Yes, he needs a caretaker, and he does not need to be voting on policy. Like, we can joke about hating him all the time, but it's very clear that he has not recovered from his stroke. He is like, it is having terrible effects on him, and he should not be put in any place of responsibility. We have some insider source questions relating to the month-end update, I think. I didn't read them too thoroughly. I have to scroll through a bunch of images of Splatoon. What? Okay, hold on. I don't really... Okay, hold on. Number 1. So how long's he got?
Joe? I think we mentioned this, right? July 5th?
Yeah.
Or July 4th is mine.
Yeah, we took bets on it. I said June 15th. Stephanie said July 4th. And Dr. Professor Eli Beth Misray, I believe you said...
September
28th, right?
5th. That was what it was.
28th?
I don't know why
Same number.
So we've taken bets on it. We will be getting back to you. We will have the anonymous insider source announce our victories on a platform where you can't hear it because none of you know who she is, except for those of you who do, which is everyone who listens to this podcast.
We have a couple.
Second one.
We have a couple non-friends that listen to the show.
Second one.
I accidentally advertised the show under another podcast because I was asking. I wrote in because I was like, "Hey, I want advice on fucking editing," because they have like write-ins. I was like, "Hey, I'm editing for a show. What's your editing process?" Because I was like, "Yeah, okay, I might as well." And then someone asked what what our show is, and so I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll send it. I'm gonna delete it in an hour because I don't want to advertise under another person's show." And then I forgot. So it was just up there for like a few days.
Cool.
Yeah.
If you came here from there, fuck you and kill yourself. Number 2, do you think Donald Trump did this?
Oh, I don't think that his, maybe so, because in order to prevent prostate cancer, it has to be milked, right? I don't know if Donald Trump's penis is large enough for it to reach.
Donald Trump did it because he has been so withholding for the man everyone knows that he was supposed to end up with for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Biden's prostate was suffering, dry and unmilked for so long, and Mr. Donald Trump, who is the only man with enough force to properly destroy Joe Biden's little ass pussy like it was always meant to, make him into the little girl that he really is at heart. He was withholding. He wouldn't do it. They couldn't do it. They were separated. And it's a tragedy. And now his sweet little girl is going to die. This is awful.
I think
Sorry.
Will Donald Trump kill himself at Joe Biden's funeral?
Can you imagine? I can't go on without you. Joe, I didn't realize what I had until you were gone.
He sees the open...
He jumps onto the graves, like, bury me with him!
Don't let me live without him anymore.
He sees, like, the open casket, and he just can't handle it. He, like, just totally loses his shit.
Just starts making out with him. Unbuttoning his little tuxedo shirt, seeing the staples and breaking down. I can't go forward. They stapled his chest shut. They cut him open and stapled him shut. I looked in the casket and I saw it. It was tessed up. It was horrible. I looked in there. I saw it. I said, wow, it's terrible. My heart is in two. It's literally in two, folks.
He gets really horny because he thinks about his corpse makeup running while he sucks on it.
Oh, good lord.
Jesus Christ.
He looks so beautiful.
He puts on his spray tan. He starts spraying Joe.
Oh, to see this beautiful mortician's makeup dripping down over your cheeks. These beautiful cheeks. I saw those cheekbones. I said, wow, so sharp, so defined. I'm so in love. Many people are saying this, that a strong cheekbone on a man can make any man crumble.
I'll never see your dimples again, Joe. I'm so sorry.
Number 3, do you think Biden likes a new pope?
Yes.
Probably a decent amount.
Yeah, probably.
The Pope is like a Kamala voter, so actually, no, maybe not, because I know Biden hates black people, actually. We figured this out now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he dropped out just to, like, he picked Kamala just to spite Obama, and then he hated Kamala, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I am gonna be honest, I have nothing to say in this episode anymore. I have absolutely nothing to offer.
It's my turn to step up and contribute.
All right, let's hear it.
No, I don't have anything to.
Oh my god.
We'll wait. Thank you, everyone, for listening to another episode of the WoMENSA podcast. The second installment of the month-end update.
I think Joe Biden likes
our beautiful co-chair and co-host, Stephanie.
Oh, now you speak up.
I, as always, have been your host, Liz. Joined, as always, by co-host and co-chair, Stephanie. And seemingly unfireable nuisance, Dr. Professor Eli Bethany Misray. I'm sorry. It was for the bit. She looks really upset right now. It was for the bit. I'm sorry. Do you two have anything left to say?
Please don't fire me.
Well, we
We can't. That cannot happen to me again.
Your dad is a goddamn monster.
Thought it was Uncle. Anyways, I'm starting to have flashbacks of olive oil dripping onto me as I'm getting my face pummeled in. Some fucking horrifying Guido strength wop-upping me into a pulp. Into a fresh sun-dried tomato pulp. So...
And then the show ended.